Oh, the camera's not working. Okay. Let's see. Microverse with terrain. So temporarily, I need to turn off that, definitely that. Let's do this one off too. We'll turn off the event system temporarily. Directional lighting. Actually, I can delete that because we're going to add a different one in. Okay. Alright, so terrain's there. I think what I'm gonna do is we will do some okay, we're gonna do it this way. Alright, did that pull up, oops, not Map Magic, content browser. Oh, I don't have them downloaded. Hold on. Different drive though. Where's my backup? Atavism. Alright, so we'll do okay, that one's in. Grab the other package. So we'll go over to textures, then back over. Okay. And stamp it. I need to. Oops. Need to download that from Unity. So where's Stamp It collection? We'll import that because it's already downloaded. I just need to import it. so that one's in. So if I go over, come back, it's there. Yep. Trying to remember the other ones I downloaded. Where is it at? I know I've got a couple more that I need to put in so that I can drop it down. There's Microsplat. Maybe, oh, Highlands. I think that's the only other one that biomes. Did I do the tropical forest pack as well? I did. All right, let me import that. Taking a minute. There we go. Put that in. It's importing the assets, compiling. And I'm waiting. All this just because I want to try a zone. Actually, you know what? I don't want all those trains. I just want to make the one bigger. It's importing and compressing some files, so give me just a minute. It should be finished quickly. There you go. That way you guys can see what it's doing. Okay. Let me see if I can add the other windows in real quick. No, the other ones won't because they're part of Unity, so I don't know why they're not showing, but whatever. I guess what I could do temporarily is do a, let me find out where it's at. All right, I'm just gonna turn this into, oh, that's a, I'm using a different program than I'm used to, and I don't, trying to figure out how to, there it is. And I'll give you the right screen. There we go. And we'll transform and fit to screen. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm doing is I have that browser. I have to find all the ones I've added. So like I bought that one. I did not get that one's free, but I'll deal with that later. These are purchased. These are all purchased. Again, more purchase stuff. These I already own. And then these are the height maps. And I own, these two are free, that one and that one. So, okay, so I have all those. So we're gonna bring that back down here. And we're gonna go with I just want, I'm gonna take and I messed that up already because I was gonna remove these. So I'm going to okay. That's what I want that to do. So I also want this at 2048, that at 2048, and then we're going to put this one at 600. So what I'm going to do, and it should fit just like that. Okay. So if we click on this, we'll click this. That's the way it should be. But I think these two sides are, so let's scale it down just a little bit. Okay. There we go. So I'm not going to keep this. I'm just trying this program out first to see how it works for me. So I did that, and I can do so we're going to do this in a box. Let's move it over, trying to center it. Okay, so we're going to do 2048, 600, 2048. Okay. So we'll move there. Okay. So we did that. That does that. which is the vegetation, the rocks, and that. If I want it, we could throw some birds in here. And again, we'd do it as by a box. We'll do the 2048, do the 600, and then we'll do the 2048 also. And the only place you won't hear them there. That way, even if you made it to the mountain peaks, you would hear them. Okay? So we did that. That does all of that. Now, we're gonna, let's tilt it up. I'm going to add this, which we're just going to drag this train in. We're going to drag this camera in. Water level. I don't want to see that right now. Okay, so if we add water, so this terrain actually needs to come up higher. All right, so we're gonna say there, wait, let's just put this at 0. Okay, add water effect. Okay, so we've done that. I'll have to figure out how to get those trees back out of it, but for now, we'll do it like that. The other thing I need to do is under assets, I need to go to create. And I need to create this manager. And we're going to activate the standard edition. We'll activate that now. Okay. Third-party support. I need that for something else. We'll add Vegetation Studio, which I haven't put in yet, or I have it in, but I'm not using it yet. Networking, utilities, time, get from okay. I can't remember. I think those two just got left that way. So, because what I'm going to do is I need to find a spot on this map Let me get through all this. So I need to find a spot on the map that's kind of alright, so we're gonna drop another item in here, 3D object. We'll tell it is a cube. I gotta find out where it is. Okay, it's over there. So what I'm trying to do is I'm looking at different map programs, terrain programs. That I could use to make the terrain look better. So that's what we're working with right now. Okay, so we gotta change this to 2 in size, because that's about how big the models are. Box collider we'll also put as 2. I don't think that makes a difference though. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the mesh, and let's rename this as spawn point. Okay, so now I need to pull up this program and find player templates, and we have to add an instance, so I'm just gonna duplicate and then we'll change the name of it. What did I call it? ZAN IDIC. One thing I need to check again though, where's the Aquas? Because I need to see at what level water is. What level did I put the water? 10? Yeah, I think I put it at 10. So I need to make sure when I do this one, edit, the water height is only 10, which is still above your head, but it's not as deep as I want. So spawn location will be, oops, click that, pull this back up. So we're at 1026.5. Y is 21.725 and Z is at 527. We will update that. Now we go over to the player instance, and this one here, we're going to edit that. This goes to Z. And again, we got to put those numbers in. For 527. And I have to do it for the respawn as well. So I'm just going to type Z because it should give me that one. Yeah. 1026.5, 21.725, and 527. Okay. I don't need to worry about the scale, the rotation, or anything like that. So I just do that. We're going to go ahead and restart my server. Give it a few minutes. We're going to save this. Save scene. There we go. Okay, so now I need my login screen. So I need that. This I can unload, and we'll bring it down below it. The other one I want is, I think it's in his stuff. Where did I have? I think it's under scenes. Yeah, I think it's that one. Yep, it's that. Unload that. That's all I need for right now. Okay, let's go ahead and try jumping in the game. So, scale this down. You know what I'm gonna do though? Let's do this as, I had to figure out, because this has changed this. Oops. So if I go game, I want it to go. So let's hit play. We'll just use the test account that I'm using. Okay, we're gonna delete him back off and create him again. We'll enter. Let's see what happens. Woo! Okay, there's a little bit of glitch there. What's causing that? So now we pull out that scene again. Oh, it's already there. We'll reload it. Spawn point. The main camera, which is here. Let's go straight to the camera. I wasn't talking about you, camera. All right, I gotta go from top view. let's put this camera's location at the same thing. So we'll do 10.26.5. $21,725. And 527. See, now you can see. So click on the spawn point. Click on the camera. So now what I need to figure out is why that was bouncing around like that. Terrain is fine. That doesn't take a camera there. That doesn't take a camera. The only other thing that took a camera was the water. And I don't see anything about the camera there. Main camera. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's save that location, or save that again. We're gonna unload the scene. Let's try to go back in, see what happens. Okay. Their face is like that because I don't have the expression set up. Crap, it looks good if I could get that to stop doing that. Keeps doing a fly-in type thing. So, load this scene. Unload this scene. Event system. The world boundary. The map. Canvas. The main camera. What I'm trying to figure out is why it's doing that. Okay. interesting, because all I want to do is actually stand there and see, and I'll probably change the seasons. But I can't figure out why it wants to keep cycling like that. Their mouths are open like that because I don't have the expressions on them yet. See, and he can't move either. He's basically stuck right there. Let me check that spawn point. Okay, the box collider, we'll turn that off too. Maybe that's what's causing it to do it. Let's unload the scene and try again. No, it's not the box collider. Oops, that's not what I want. Okay. This did not work out the way I want it, so we're going to try something different. Remove the scene. We're going to use the same name though. Actually, why don't we just do this? Let's bring this back up. We'll take this, unload this. So what I'm going to do is all of this, we're going to delete it. This is all stuff that should have transferred over, which it did, which I'm actually going to, while I build, we're going to turn it off. So let's try it this way. So we'll go try, oops. Awesome Technologies. No, that's that. Procedural World, Gaia, show the Gaia Manager. No thanks. Because I never had any problem with this one. Right, so we're going to go with the stamper. We'll use custom. I'm not adding any biomes because we're going to do it a different way. We'll add large. We're going to do very large. Okay. That I know that. Okay. So we'll create the terrain because I'm only going to make one terrain right now. So that's got a lot of water in it. Oops, hi babe. So we're just gonna do this, and we'll do this. Let's check the different hills that we have. Okay, these are all 4K hills. Some 2K hills. You know what I'm gonna do? Plains. I want the plains. So what we're gonna do, we'll do like this. We're gonna go ahead and apply that one. Let's create the runtime for it. Okay. So we did that. I am not putting the extensions on. I'm gonna do those independently. So let's go ahead. I want sea level at 50 though. Wait, no, I need it at 100. Whoops. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp this. You know what I don't know? Appearance. Okay, it didn't load any terrain. That was the only drawback. But that's fine. We'll do it this way. Let's clear out that error. It's not really an error. We're going to go ahead and remove the screen capture for now, because I need to check something else really quick. That's junk mail, junk mail, junk mail. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and the stamp's done. So we've got the terrain right here. So what we're gonna do is, I think we can convert this to the program I was just using. I haven't backed up, but I really don't care. Okay. So what we're gonna do is pull this back open. Where was it? Microverse content browser. We'll do the biomes from here. How big was that terrain? So it's 4096, 4096. So I need to do 4096, 4096, and then we'll leave that way. Okay, so we did that. That's for that. Spawn, where's the spawn point? See, so it's like that. So, all right, let's come back out. We will now add, create, so we're gonna create a standard instance, activate, and auto assign. Add these, add that. Not that I need that because I'm using something different. Don't need that. So we'll come down here, get, and get. These are all get from the WAPI, except for these two. Okay. So I just got to find out where that spawn point is. Yeah. Box. Mesh. Do. We're almost there. Oh, we went too high. Let's bring it back down. Back down. Back down. The fun part. Oop, there it is. I found the ground. Okay. So I want it out of the ground just a little bit. If they drop, they drop. It's not a big deal. We'll go ahead, turn that off. Should be able to leave this on. That shouldn't matter. We'll adjust that to 1 because this is the number that needs to matter. Okay, so spawn point's done. Where's the camera? We're gonna adjust the camera. Which was 1026.5. $1026.5. 139.933. 139.933. And what was that last number? 527. 27. Okay. Save the scene. We're gonna turn all these back on because I need these when I go into the game. We're saving. Okay. Load this scene. Unload that. We're going to close that. Oops. I can't. I need to reload that. I got to do that spawn point again. And my program crashed, so give me a minute. Close. So it's loading back up. Give me a minute. Hi, little maze. What are you doing? Yay, Edge of Eternity's for sale again. Okay. My cat's ignoring me. She's just rude. Okay. So I need the spawn point from this. So I'm just doing this real quick, so I'm not even going to pull it up. Edit. Spawn point is... That one stayed the same. This spot's different. 139, 933, and that's the same. 139, 933, that stayed the same. Update those, and I have to go in to the world one also. And we're gonna edit this one and 139, 933, 5, and 27. Okay. Again, I'm going to restart my server. So we're doing that, and while we wait, we're going to go ahead and unload this one. Hope that it doesn't crash. Let's go maximized again. Okay, it's not ready yet. This is the fun part. I gotta wait for the server to reboot. Where's my cursor? Go straight up. Let's try this again. there we go. That part's up. We'll come down to him. We'll go in. Please work, please work, please work. Actually, he's not going to work. Yep. And he's still got the hiccup. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, but it'll work. Alright, so we're gonna delete this character. Create a new one. I'm gonna go here. And let's see what happens. Well, first off, there's no sky. Why is that happening? Because if I were to do any other character, so if I were to go to him and log in, he's going to log in fine. You won't have that rubber banding to the camera. See? You know what? I think I'm just going to stick with so see, he works fine. So that works fine. Why? Why when I go to the other guy does he, because it's, I'll try making him in the same zone. So we'll go back to this guy, edit him. Negative 1187, 139, 5, 231, 67. 1187, 139, 5, and negative 2. Hey! Leave cables alone, Missy. Okay, all the rest of this is the same. Even on this, because all I did was mimicked it. Yes, except for the water height. But that wouldn't cause it to rubber band like that. Yeah, that wouldn't cause it to rubber band like that. Huh. Alright, Well, it's gonna crash here for a second. While I wait, I'm gonna use the restroom. Alright, let's try this again. So we're gonna delete this guy. Enter. And no rubber banding, so it's got nothing to do with the actual model. I still gotta fix those. Has nothing to do with the actual model. It has to do something with the map or something. So we're gonna try something a little different. Go back to this, load the scene. Gonna sneeze. We're gonna unload the login temporarily. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's take out everything from that. Okay, so we're starting fresh. We go back, procedural world, we go down to Gaia, show it. We do the custom, we'll go ahead and put the bio in this time. So we're gonna do the Alpine Meadow. We're gonna turn that camera off. We're gonna go to And what was I on? I went planes, I believe. We'll go ahead and do this one. It's only a 2K planes, but that's fine. Create the runtime. I wonder if I should get rid of skies too, for what I'm about to do. So we did all that. Stamp it. Okay. So again, we check the advanced, go to the appearance, or the auto triggers. I only wanted the ground. I mean, I could do the rest of them as well. The only one I'm not going to do is the village. So let's restamp that. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I'll do it for now. Because I'll deal with the trees later on making them collidable. So basically it's got squares and it's doing each one individually. So I'm just waiting for everything to, and there's a lot. Now the flowers, and now all the grass, the VFX, so the visual effects. Okay, so that should be everything. The only thing that I did not put in here that I'm going to do right now, which is through the assets, where's my create, is this. the environmental sky stuff. We're going to do a standard instance, and we're going to activate it. Okay, so that is all taken care of. Third party, I need that and that. And I'm going to go ahead and turn Pegasus off right now. So once this reloads this script without Pegasus on, which technically I don't ever use because it's more of a fly-through type. I think there's more features to it, but I've never gotten into them. I'm gonna add something that I did not add yet. All right, we'll do that. And we'll lock that down. Oops. Lock it down. Okay, everything should be locked down. So I'm just waiting for this script to reload. And I'm out of water. Got ice, no water. Hi, Missy girl. You stop, sniff my fingers, and then rub. You're a weird cat. Apparently this wants to take a little bit of time to do this. And since I already started it, I can't stop it. I gotta wait for it to finish. So that's what we're waiting on. Such a goof. Any day now. You would think with, running it off of an M.2 in a fourth generation slot and running a 7950X CPU, it's not a small computer. You'd think it'd be done by now. Oh well, take your time. No rush. And I just realized that my Wisebot's not tweeting things out for me when I go live. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I was just checking something out really quick while I wait. Man, so 5 minutes have gone by and this is still reloading the script assemblies. Yeah, and I can't do anything else while it's doing that. Because once this is done, then I'll actually try and see, log in and see what happens. Kitty! My cat's making noises. Just checking messages while I wait. I don't know if it's going to let me go. We're up to 7 minutes now, and it hasn't, well, it did something there. So right now I'm just waiting for that thing to finish doing what it's doing, and keeps flickering, but that's about as far as it goes. Maisie! Maisie cat! Oh, I didn't even know I was in it. Still nothing. So we're up to almost 10 minutes that we're waiting for this script reload. If I move my cursor off, I get a swirly. If I keep it there, I get my cursor. And I can't even save what I've done because, yeah. Normally it doesn't take this long. I don't know what is going on right now. It's like the program's completely locked. So let me check the Unity Manager, see what's going on. Well, let me turn that off. What about that one? And that one? I'm trying to close out some Unity actual see if any of them will actually trigger that to stop working. It closed the whole thing. Never mind. Alright, so let me open the hub back up. We'll see what it says when it tries to go back in. Okay, no error messages. So first thing I need to check again, this is all wrong. So we're gonna delete all this again. We're gonna turn all this off again. We're gonna do Gaia Manager, Alpine Meadow. I'm actually gonna make it stamp everything. except the villages. Create the stamp or the terrain. We're going to go back to the plains. We'll use this one. Well, let's see what's in the 4Ks. That's too much water. There we go. That one will work. Apply. Create the runtime. Yes. No. And I just messed it up. No camera. The skies, none. Well, hopefully that'll actually go. So we're going to stamp. And again, we got to wait for all this to go through. One of the things I want to do when I get in, because this map is, quite large, I want to run from one corner to the other and see how long it actually takes. Hate to say, so far, I'm having better luck with Gaia than I actually had with the other one. I like the other one, but and it's just finishing up that last corner up there. Okay, so now that that's all done, we do this again, create, go down to environment, create this. We're going to go standard instance again. We activate it, and then we auto assign it. Player and camera set up. There we go. Okay, so all of that is done again. We're going to activate those and activate that. We'll save it. Okay. Spawn point. I need to do this again because I've got to put it on the ground again. Not in the ground, on the ground. Okay. So again, save the scene. Find the spawn point. Pull this up. Edit. Water height is 100. Spawn location is the 10.26.5. So all it did is change the middle number again. So we'll update that. Switch over to here. Find that rogue again. We'll just type it Z. 10.26.5, 133, 40, oops, 41, and then 527. Again, we'll just do Z, go straight to it. 10.26.5, 133, 41, 527. Okay. And we'll reset that. While we're doing that, let's load this one and unload this one. Let's get rid of some of these. They're not error, they're like something else. I don't know what, how do you explain it? One thing I hate about that email program is it doesn't clear out things when you look at it. Okay, we're going to go back in. Give it a minute to... Don't take forever loading this. Okay, thank you. Give it a second, and we'll go ahead and do play again. Boo. So basically, I'm not going to remake the character. What I'm actually going to do after it breaks, let it reload the program. Luckily, this is just a backup. It's not my actual one that I work on daily, because I'm just running some tests. All right. So let's try this again, see what happens. I'm just going to leave it that way. I need to delete that character. Obviously it's because I changed the zone. It's got to be because I can't think of anything else it would be. So first things first, we'll log into the actual game, delete the character. Click on that one, delete him. We'll remake him. We'll log in. And it's doing it again. It's got something to do with the EnviroSky. I guarantee you. So it's probably got nothing to do with the program or the land I was using before. It's got something to do with that program. Or it doesn't. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do here really quick, procedural world, Gaia manager. You know what though? We're going to load that and remove that scene. We're actually going to come in here move that scene. It's this one. It says empty on it. Move scene. Alright, so we're just going to do a new scene. We will get rid of the main camera. We'll leave the directional lighting there. CAN PIC. Okay, so I'm going to try this again a different way though. We're going to go ahead and use the Gaia completely. So we'll create the template. We're going to go down to the planes. We will go over to, I think it was this one, apply, create the runtime. I did it again. extensions here, this. Crap, I need that. Move scene, don't save it. Add to standard, there we go. Go back to, oops. Where's my stamper? Let's do trees, grass, and those. What are you doing, little one? So now I'm just waiting for this one to load up. Okay, so create a 3D cube. Make it too high. And what were those locations again? 126.5. $133.481. $527. All right. Well, that doesn't work on this one though. Okay, so close out the mesh. Save the scene. So all right, so I did all that. Let's find my login one. Unload. Game maximized. All right, while I wait for this to reboot, I'm gonna refill my water. All right, let's give it a try now. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick the thing. But oops. Let's try this again. I probably loaded it too early. What, Missy? Okay, we're gonna delete him again. Create him. And let's see what happens. I know I haven't given it his own name yet. Not really. So it's got something to do with EnviroSky. Because now it works fine. So it's only when I put it in on my own that we have that issue. That's a little bit of a conundrum. So I already know the trees. I always have this problem with Gaia is it never shows up. The trees are there. You can see me running into them. See? And then, of course, the water. Okay, so that part works fine. It's actually moving really quickly though. Okay. So I need to figure out why. I have to figure out why the let me go in the advanced. Actually, we'll just use the Gaia manager. Stick with that. This is no. So I just want So it should be trying to remove everything from the scene. Wonder if I would have been better off to do it. Let's try it a different way. So I'm going to take out those. Okay. So I'm my object micro first with terrain. All right. Go back into it. Create an object, microverse with terrain. Let's try something different here really quick. Delete. Do I have... Okay, that's only to generate the terrain. So let's okay, so oh, that doesn't one that's not going to affect it. It's the actual terrain I want to adjust. Okay. Delete. I want the terrain from here, but that's all I want. No alpine meadow. It's all going to be created from this. That's what I want. Apply. None. None. Okay, so if I want the biomes, let's say I want Oh, that won't work until I do something else. Um, there was some water on it before, though. But they don't, doesn't copy the water. So I'd have to come over here, do so. I'm gonna save. I gotta turn all these back on though. I'm not putting any lighting in yet. deal with that stuff later. Okay, so got it saved. Find the start spot. Instance. We're gonna edit this again. Go to 105.07, 130, 725, and 527 is the same. Again, we'll take him, edit him, change this first one and this second one, but the last stays the same. Because if it does it again, then I've narrowed it down to the water. And I will just remove the water and we'll see what happens from there. So all right, delete him, create him again. Log him in. So has it got something to do with the water? Load scene. If I remove the water, delete, and save it. Unload and go back in. Try it with just the land. All right, let me ask. I gotta find out why. All right, you guys, I think on that note, I'm going to call it. It's 2.5 hours.